in Ottawa, when I started running, you were crazy nut if you ran. You're like there wasn't any history of people that ran middle distance or long distance running that I knew of in the city. There weren't any heroes that you had, and previously. So I guess it was easier in one way then to be good in that city.
You have to have a certain amount of drive.
Yeah.
I can tell you honestly, and Keanu will probably attest to this, I don't ever want to lose. I hate losing.
Yeah.
It was always something, and when I competed, I never wanted to lose. There was always better athletes out there. There was better physical, we were always trained to be as good as we are. But there was really good athletes out there. There were some athletes that you can see, and you'd see them in running, that you're looking at this one, wow, fabulous technique. They've got it. They are good. I would always have lots of those in swimming. I run into lots of people with those abilities. But not all of them really wanted to win. And that becomes your difference, is your mental game, of how strong mentally you are to wanting to win, wanting to accomplish your goals.
That's it, Dylan.
Yeah, running is definitely a very mental heavy sport. Like part of it, like the physical aspect is basically just like your training, and the mental aspect is like knowing you have to be confident in yourself that you have put in the work to get the fitness to be as fast as the people you're running against. And when you're racing, it's always just like a mental battle between yourself of like essentially how much pain you can endure.
I think once Keon got into an atmosphere where he had some athletes that were faster than him, that were as committed as he is, that he was going to have that success. Would I have predicted he would have made that such a big jump? No, I wouldn't. I'll be completely honest. I'm very happy that he did.
Right now, I usually run about 100 kilometers a week.
6 days a week, most weeks, twice a day, Monday to Friday.
Twice a day, and go just cover a distance, and then faster in the evening.
3 times a day.
And I never did 3 times a day, but
Usually like 2 workouts a week.
sometimes up to about 2 hours, but seldom.
When I first started running in grade 4 and 5, I was just naturally good at it because of like my family background or whatever, being like really good at endurance sports. So my grandpa, Ron Wallingford, he was a really good runner. He ran for University of Michigan.
Ann Arbor?
Well, then yes, I got a scholarship to University of Michigan.
And my dad, Darcy Wallingford, was a swimmer. He swam for Laurentian University, and he competed at several international meets.
I did Commonwealth Games, World Championships. We were in Rome, Monte Carlo, Paris, London, Bonn, Berlin. We used to say we saw the world. My goal was to go to the Olympics. So my primary goal was to go to the Olympics. The goal was to get to the Olympics. 84, I finished 4th at Olympic trials, and to take the top 2. And 88, I was touched out by 3/100ths of a second from 2nd to 3rd. I turned at 50 meters and I was on world record pace. And NBC was covering that race.
Out on Vancouver Island on the west coast of Canada, if you are joining us now, thanks for tuning in to the 2020 Pan American Cup Cross Country Cup. There's a couple of very uneven sections when it comes.
It's gruesome, but it's not. You know damn well that it's.
And we were in a
You're
decent
strong
group
enough to
for
keep
a
going, and
while.
you just get gradually you lose control. Gradually, you can't push so hard. It comes gradually, don't it?
Started to spread out quite a bit.
Like by the time you time going through, you don't leave anything out. You get the last you can out of you.
A few months ago, I was fighting for a spot on like Laurentian University's team, and now I'm gonna be 8th in like North America for cross country.
Anyway, I signed up for the cross country in case I didn't make the football team. That was it. And I made first string on the football team, so I said to my man, on the run, the cross country run, he said, "You know R.D. Campbell, if you sign up for something, you don't show." I said, "Okay, I'll go down." And I said to my mother, "I'm just watching Frank run. He watched me, whatever I did." So that was how I started running. It was pure fluke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the Boston Marathon. That's you could spend a day talking about it. But when I was in the Boston Marathon,
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was known as a runner, but not a particularly good one. Like I'd won the Canadian championship, but nothing really outstanding. I had Canadian records in the 3,000 meter steeplechase, the marathon fastest time, because every marathon race is different in its thing. It's not hard to run 26 miles. It's hard to run it fast.
Kelly takes the lead at a pace close to 5 minutes a mile. On his heels, the Belgian, two Finns, and Suarez of Argentina.
Come on, Johnny boy, you're the man they're afraid of. 2:37. Ronald R. Wally. Come on. Go on. I like Kelly.
Okay, here I am running with against another guy. I can tell I'm rounding the corner.
With an all-out sprint after 26 miles, Finland beats Canada by 3 seconds.
Like I kept going. Even now I still go running, so I run differently at different times. I feel differently, so I run differently. But
Do you think genetics plays a factor into athletic potential?
oh, of course it does, but it gives people a base. And you may be a little bit more here, but it's, I think, infinitesimal. It's not very important at all.
I was born in Hamilton, September 4th, 1966. I was adopted.
Oh.
All 5 of us. That was the really neat thing about all the brothers and sisters were all adopted.
5 rascals.
Sure.
You never know in this life. If you don't go out for things and try things, you never know what abilities you have.
Yeah.
I think that anyone can do a great deal, and I don't think we know how much anybody can do if they have the right conditions. And it's very hard to put a person in a sacrifice your life to do this or do that just for the sake of finding out.
All right, I think we're good. Wait, let me just fix it. 3, 2, 1.